So you go a lot to Australia? Have you go there?
Yeah, I've been there a ton. When I first qualified for the tour, we had 3 events over there: Snapper, Belge, and Margaret River. And then
Margaret
River as well.
Heavy wave, huh?
Yeah, it's like kind of comes from deep water. It kind of reminds me of Sunset a little bit, but with more of like an end section that gets really shallow, like Haleiwa. But yeah, kind of more of like a deep water wave. You kind of always ride bigger boards and stuff. It breaks really far out. But yeah, I love Australia. It's one of my favorite places ever. And, Luke's from there. So certain events I've gone kind of early just to train with him. And like I said, it's just a place I really enjoy going to. So yeah.
What about Kiha, like where they run the stubs contest, like burley heads, good waves, huh?
Yeah, very good waves. I have never competed there, but I've been fortunate enough to compete at Snapper, which is one of my favorite waves. And one year they moved the event to Duramba. And Bells is awesome. There's so many waves in Australia. Like, it's so fun and so much variety in what you get. So it's cool.
Yeah, you come third in Bells, I think, no? This year, no?
Yeah, third.
What's your results? You had good results. You just won now El Salvador, huh?
Yeah.
Punta Rocas.
Punta Roca. I love that wave. It's fun. I enjoy El Salvador. I always have good times over there. Right. Being from Florida, it's a really short flight. So when I was younger, I used to go. I never went to Punta Roca. I went to other areas. But when I was younger, I went like twice and then didn't go for a long time. And then they put it on the tour and I was really excited to check out a new area of El Salvador. And yeah, I was really stoked to take the win out there. We got really, really fun waves out there this year. So that was really cool. It's really rippable and really fun and just... It was a good event.
I love El Salvador. My favorite place is Hawaii.
Cool.
But it's a long flight, like a 24 hours flight. So this is good. El Salvador, you leave in early morning, you arrive late afternoon, go surf. End of the day is you can go for just a week, look in the swell,
Yeah, it's nice. It's not too far. A lot of places we go on the tour is really far away and big travels, Australia, it's like a 15-hour flight or... Make
it harder, no?
Yeah, a lot harder. Even coming here, it's actually pretty far. You fly, like 5 hours to the East Coast and like an 8-hour flight overnight and you get here, you're pretty tired and jet lagged. Western Australia is really far away. South Africa, Europe is far. So El Salvador is nice and close. You can just take like a direct flight. It's like 4 or 5 hours, I think. And then, you can go for a week and that's like plenty, so it's cool.
In El Salvador, not too much wind, so you surf all day, no?
Yeah, except it's really hot. So sometimes you try to avoid the midday surfs because it's so warm. The water's so warm. We kind of go, I think, at a time of year where it's really hot. I think maybe in the wintertime wouldn't be so hot. But yeah, I don't know. Obviously, the winds are different every time. But this year we had good winds like all day. So you just surf all day and it gets light so early. So you can surf like 100 hours a day.
One time I went to El Salvador and my friend said, over there is good, take a nap after lunch. I don't take naps, man, And then you wake up 5 in the morning, surf 2-3 hours, then eat, go surf again, second.
You need a nap.
Wow, bro. And so hot,
So hot, it takes it out of you.
And nighttime, like 4 in the afternoon, you go again,
Yeah, totally.
I love the El Salvador. I have good friends there.
Cool.
You've been to South Africa. J Bay is a beautiful wave. Remember a little bit. J Bay is more strong wave, but have a little bit of similar with.
For sure.
Like Punta Rocas, you think?
Yeah, for sure. I think so. It's it definitely has that similar vibe where it like kind of speeds up and slows down and speeds up, and you got to like really. It's actually kind of hard to time it really good at Punta Roca, just like J Bay. It looks perfect, but to serve it perfect is kind of hard. So it does have that similarities, but gosh, when you get a good one, it's so fun. So it is. I thought that this trip, I was like, it has similarities to J Bay, just a lot warmer.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah. You like cold water? I don't like cold water.
I prefer the warm. I'm from the warmth. Florida's warm most of the year, so I prefer the warm.
Yeah, like I'm older times, so the wetsuit wasn't so good. So when I went J Bay, I used short john, and then get killed. That gets the cold. But the wetsuits today are so good, so it's more comfortable, no?
Yeah, for sure. The wetsuits are great now. So we're lucky with that.